Beneath nearly 4 kilometers of quiet ocean lies the forgotten heart of the RMS Titanic, the D-deck, once alive with music, conversation, and warm life. Today, only calm stillness remains as the ROV drifts through these preserved corridors of history, revealing scenes time has gently concealed. Once a center of celebration, where chandeliers glowed above polished silver, the grand dining hall now rests in serene darkness. Beneath layers of silt and rust, tables and chairs remain where they once stood, as if waiting patiently for a final gathering that will never come. Where mosaic floors and shining brass once welcomed passengers, the ROV's soft lights now illuminate quiet shadows. The grand staircase has collapsed, yet its graceful outline faded. In a small corner lies a violin, undisturbed. Its strings are silent, but its presence speaks softly of the ship's final music, preserved by the deep. A narrow passage stretches forward, still and untouched. Silver trays drift gently past the ROV's beam, while rusted doors and broken pipes tell stories in their silence. Even the service corridors, once full of movement, seem to hold the rhythm of a world paused in time. In the galley, pots lie overturned, ovens split open, and utensils rest quietly beneath drifting sea life. This kitchen, once filled with warmth, laughter, and the clinking of fine tableware, now holds only the calm hush of the deep sea. Torn curtains float like soft shadows, and every sound is replaced by a peaceful stillness. The second-class dining hall blends quiet beauty with gentle decay. Collapsed tables, worn walls, and faint bioluminescent glows create a scene where history and nature coexist. The silver room still reflects a soft shimmer. Spoons, bowls, and cups scattered like small treasures preserved by time. Even in its ruin, the room carries a quiet dignity. Stacks of porcelain plates remain neatly arranged, untouched for more than a century. When one shifts or falls, it breaks without sound, a reminder of how gently time moves in the deep. Inside a small cabin, life once unfolded in modest simplicity. A bed, a tin box, a comb. Though coral and sponge now grow across the space, the comb's teeth still catch the ROV's light, as if waiting for a hand that will never return. Rusted sinks line the scullery, where hands once worked in steam and warmth. Broken glass glints softly beneath the ROV, and the rise of a tiny bubble feels like time itself, releasing a long-held breath. In one of the suites, a private table, curtains, and crystal glasses remain in place. When a small glowing fish passes through, its gentle light suggests the presence of life where human activity once thrived. The corridor leading toward E-deck stretches into quiet shadow. Silt hangs thick like underwater fog, and small fish accompany the ROV like curious guides. A drifting piece of cloth moves gracefully, perhaps once part of a uniform, or simply a fragment of memory carried by the sea. Letters once intended for New York now lie softly buried in sand. Their ink has faded, their paper thinned, yet they still hold stories from a world that has passed. Each envelope is a quiet whisper from history. At the end of D-deck, the brass-framed door still stands, worn, weathered, yet dignified. White anemones bloom where hands once reached for handles, and a red ribbon floats nearby, moving gently as if the ocean itself remembers the elegance it embraced so long ago.